While he acknowledges the support he receives from Ghanaians, Sarkodie wishes his countrymen would hold on to moments and cherish them. This wish, together with his posture in that interview with the Nigerian presenter, have been described problematic by some Ghanaians. We table these for a riveting discussion. I am Benefo Boabin Abrantepa, and this is Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. Thanks for joining us. It's Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. The show is sponsored by Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza has what you want, from juicy smoothies, jollof, fried rice, spag, and meatballs. We have great deals for you all week round. Cheesy Pizza gives you the McCheesy combo every Monday and Thursday. With only 49 cedis, you get small size of pizza, fries, and chicken, one cola drink at all branches. Tuesdays are Super Tuesdays at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Buy your Super Family Pizza at half price every Tuesday for 40 cedis at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Be part of the midweek bonanza every Wednesday. Buy and get one free at all Cheesy Pizza branches. And also remember to start your weekend with special jollof and fried rice from Cheesy Pizza branches every Friday. Call 026-4133-397 to place your order. Cheesy Pizza, your way. And I've been joined by Nene B. Nene B is a columnist. Nene, Kwaba.
Yes,
everything cool.
Everything crispy and airy.
All right. Nana Aredu is with oneplayafrica.com. Nana, Akwaba.
Oh, me just Abrante.
You be fine.
Oh, Nyamia don't say yeah, cherish amount for yeah. I say much cherish me our platform.
Oh, so the cherish. When I see your mouth fans, it seems you are not interested in the fans, but you're funny, sir. Okay, so Amabroni is on standby with tidbits. We call it Nkomo.
Now what you must answer so man Mama Bruni come across entertainment industry na and I'm the babebrom. Now already a chenda e betie bi afisa Sarkodie Empress gift patapa na nwa akeka nyina. Ntem de do so ankasa. Nti bu de mama yen twa ehu sesi a na yen kombra na mfa na ekonyina embesom. Na say yehye nkomo ya si amafu se eye Sarkodie an obede pombede nsem bi ode atodwa na ye na watwi ma wo se anko yi ankasa Sarkodie se de o African to okọ Nigeria se de ode nani a kire Kenya na okọ Nigeria na interview mu na presenter ne ka so Sarkodie asa Ghana fo se mehwe be a wo a se na Nigeria ha ye support yen artist asa wo krom ho de won hye dan support se nyema bebrebe a wo ye BET ni se na wo promote Ghana ni the whole of Africa echo outside country ni asa won hye dan and cherish us na Sarkodie say minua asema ka me ba be Kenya ka me na me ko kan ka obeka se manka ni asem no kwaya na waka krom ha se eye Ghana fo omo cherish moment obetumi akwa wini award bi obesen na ase de atwem na won ka ho asem na fe de wo ye ho te say yi Sarkodie mbe bo bra bia ye no say asem ne de ye sa Ghana fo mo nche dan cherish moment Sarkodie ni se mbetu dwana mo fise Sarkodie we sha ye hu say we ungrateful Waka krom ha say ye bagana ha say artist ankofo support je say wudi ahita wo bebia wo gbo wunwum say wudi abon yi betu dwa mu no pressure DJs bo krom ha say Twitter nyina wo jije bo wujije wuso na video be ka say Ghana fo won shada and cherish moment wo say wan kan ye Ola Michael eyi entertainment presenter ono so de na anu atmoche ma Sarkodie na wo kan de wan kan ye ko bebre atutu bia ma no say Sarkodie wo na wo ka sa asem say ye cherish moment dey bio na Sarkodie wo be say ye wo sesi na Sarkodie insu asanso koye interview bi wo One Play Africa no den sembi tutu dwa ochema Ghana fo bi wo hono ma still wa mo accept o mo appreciate eye modern bob wo krom ha sei e na odi tu mi chema ono se krom ha sei so bi am bone trumpet ono Sarkodie be bone trumpet ko so nim nia oye quality of music odi tu dwa nti odi don take any endorsement from onipa bi a o onim ni oye no na nkofo nso so awodo no tun hu nti mo be ka sei bia mo support na mo ka sei na wa ye sei o se oti but on fanya ejuma na say to also a gospel musician Empress gifting odin sembi atuja ochema Ghana fo merma mumu ha munye romantic o say aden muso mumu binom muso bia nufum na say mo yi pese mu play romance akra o say mu twi nufu no te sa ahwere mu twi gregre o say ye den asem enye sugar cane unya obia na say bia ba no nufu no sem na wato obo ase na waye aman nti o say sa suba ne de munja nto na odin sembi betudwa ye video no ankasa na Instagram live no odin sembi tudwa na ma fo say Empress gifting na gospel musician di anka nkofo nufu hu nsem di anka fa ho bemba fa no ho pa ono so oyobia mian boy ntumi nka enti gift aba come in na waka nsem no eye gift e de atodwa nto chema Ghana for merima munye romantic aka osanso we no de nkai boy sanso koma me o chema se okunu an hu ka fo bana sa se wa bre efi adwuma obia na nso bo ho modern an na support na romance ne kakra kasa ye dechen na no aka so obe sorry amount na opebia wonsa beka an press gift ene esi
what said there you to me fair nufuo ni e de nufuo to eyi ensem ni abone bede ase de di kokoko eti abone say pakam adenti na ne Christopher a ya kwade a yete awade ho ye de atete kwa asam ehye ye ho saa ene Christopher a yete awade ho enije bienim because ya ye ho holigo tama wo kunu kura be se wo se wo pew e wo se wo orgasm wenufu wo nipo no tumi solid na so ne da bi o e ho na akobo tons para baba hey ho nye prayer camp empa no so wo no enye prayer camp enye ho na wo koje wo mpa ye wo ho sister forget it e ho no na orgasm to orgasm eye etuma. When was the last time I wore ba utumi ka se enne de me initiate sex amene sex na wura when was the last time?
Mafosa mo be kaya eye patapa ai okochi stray bullets be o mekwa eye amrado eno bibi no mu bifia na na ekosi na yi amrado na kacho bibi ni se ni nyuma nche ai ka we se patapa hit songs o betuma aboza na etwem na patapa kan no se wo amrado hwe hu ye pa wo na nsen ya wo bai o se corona artist lockdown artist ya bai wo be kan ho ase mo no hit songs scopa to mana just one corner wo sa eyi level na we do international level na we do wo amrado kan wo kan nti asem de hu se ye patapa ya ankasa o ya na ankasa na yi na ya amrado akọ interview no dia atuje so patapa we dey senior man break brother fachem e mu se na ye beef na fast ye release nyum no one tenase and dream hu se asem no kan na etia nti se se de amrado si patapa opa chofa ne boni chen man for chow pay bi na ye Elekim Komoji Ghanaian actor Elekim the Tailor ain or the command former wife Pokelu obeka ya man for okoshia wo ye Big Brother Africa or do say gorigori worry ya na worry 2015 kwa Elekim the two just say oyi buy price o tia answer na worry Pokelu $25,000 na bi wo man kasa in 2015 or this semi betuja na ye lady odini birthday na watchi ya na messenger ye Elekim the command no chema osi nyame bi wo ho no ma ye ne ya pan say obi osumbo si say Pokelu went to me holding it down ochema sama otama wawari kwa no so 26 27 no so no ordinary hwese na eyi awari mu kwa wonya baba akọ hwese na ye lady aboa ne bai wa hwe ni nyina oda na se woni wa ya ma ne but o se Pokelu fa ne bone chene se want to me hold you down nti Elekim nsem wo de abetudwa na e na me de abrem no so mbeka say last year ye Krapping Polo ne ho ko ba asem ye ne bad birthday oko post ye on ni naked pictures bi wo drag ne court 90-day jail term later o man ye 100,000 bill ni nyina che Krapping Polo beka say they were repenting ai nudity o say na yo post videos ni sa pictures no yi no ni na wejai nti o sanso say o ye campaign bi tell catch celebrities say they won't dress ye na mafu say na kan nim say sa nyema no ye nyina echi ni say de ye ntene nka biom so Krapping Polo na wa ba na wa beto kaka we de wo say wan hye de yi ni hu kakra we de no hye na atare na wa to eke amanti woni hu video ni a na wa kɔ ni page na wa hwɛ bi so e bo ransom fufu mu a ye gospel musician I Joyce Blessing odin nsem bia to say ni followers amu follow na de bia mu say adana Joyce na say ye tim hu nsem ne sa no o chema say de mu kɔ online na say mu tin hu nsem boni bia mu bɔ mode na mu hwehwɛ mu cause e be tore bɔ nyama na wo kafa no enyampa o so no mu ankasa o tumi kɔ reading nsem bia wo so ono no Joyce aye no dwum say tambe na me yes adi o so ni na enyampa kofu na wa hye da hye sumas na o pese wo brand career senti o pam chopa se mu tin hu nsem boni bia haya mu hwehwɛ mu ansa na makasa say de Joyce de we ginsem once fufu mu so na watwe atwemu ya na eye Komowood actor an German wo kosie no na eyi nsem hu na epie ni say eye adaka wodidan wo mu more design na ase camera Canon camera bi na ni picture tarenchen na fantasy coffin dem wo ba chrome ha se hunim se bebre chrome ha bi mo hono ma se wo ba na se wo ye fisherman wo ti ase na se wo ye doctor wo ti ase na se wo bonwuma emibu ase wo wa wo abomodin afuna daka no wo shape no eyi terrible nchaka mo beka ni de ase microphone bi ko bebre aya sa na wo ye wonde na ene na nkofo se we de ma kire man kasa wa camera bia wo designer wo de German nutum na yi na se nkofo bebre ba Komowood actors baby brele when nom atrebu akofo bebre by na wose we de mabo modern say mwasie mu nwe kama amafo kom ha ye wo ha de unim say 1 2 bia na e prophet won de aba be say o wanya prophecy afa we hu we akoye sei yakobon ba be ye sei ama we na Shatawale na e eagle prophet audience me abetu ndwa say o Shatawale say na ne brand netin enes huhum bia e back no e be ye dem pass mo bebre na see o say Shatawale wa wo hwe say na ne hit songs ai influence o krom ha say is one mo ka say Shatawale ba betwe mane ne o china cause o hwe mu a prophecy bia wanya afa ne ho ne say Shatawale na owo ahunhum bia bo ne ho ba ahunhum no ande wan kire say yakopon hunhum say ye kire hunhum ni bia but eagle prophet say Shatawale de enye nane o chine bia ba brass nti mo amudi achi na mo support SM boss am hwe say obe brass no o say enye nsi te to aso de eye backing vocalist atiati na ai daddy number bre ono ana wa backing pony riding mama me feel it me baby yeah riding ma wa munim mu di nyama ono ana e backing eye bubra ahemfo chine number bre lady ya backing no say amafo keka say on daddy number chimpna ai o say na ekwedi impna twibe mu atiati enye sa na te eye dwuma no ne koye ono kwa mbodo say sata me kwa no so young girl ne sa ade ni di enim nti wa pamo chopa ono ko ya bawarefo nti on daddy lumba antwempna bia nti osere ma munyi sa asem na mfi menu amafo de ngoma ya dusu de me nje da hu na me start ba o de me chemu eye Queen Sarkodie ai Ghana ha say wo ba hook up queen wo ma bia wo ton one body nye skadia unim say Sarkodie de we jetum ono anka say jatum say all your prostitution yi bi on mere mada o charge won ono so linking ma bebre ene de say ni san common de anka ntinkogu eye Sarkodie na wakakoye interview bi with DWTV ai recent one ene o de achemu so ono mu kai Sarkodie de that then times tun say de hu na sister ya ye kwakwa ankasa o chema ne nchi opon ho say merema wo krom ha say what the attention bebre e ma ye ma akoko ai mo say mo amunim e na ba akoko de o da won chan a e hu say obeso light sanse mi ya mo keka kenya e na ge yi kaso merema wo krom ha say so wo ye ba na so wo ye light kwakwa remember attention about so penunti and okopon ho na okopon nso so aden onya clients bebre nti Sarkodie akoko chema no de nenti a owura sa adwuma ni mu e skentia ti Queen Sarkodie na de atodwa chema e ma akoko omo wo price pan asintuntum ba me ne nya adwum kofo bebre nso ne na nya adwum ma tuntum won nso eje yan ade ankasa nti mu nti Sarkodie na mo kase mo akopom ho sa aden de enye nti mu nja sa aden eye Nigeria ni shi ni twani Jim Ike ono no so na wabo eye Stone Boy abaso ochima Stone Boy otie no an o follow no ne nsem bia kekaka o se na adwin mu do ankasa o se nipa no wo nyansa se na ni je no hododo eye interview bi oni KSM ye no ochima sa eye artist eye Ghana ni artist eye dance or musician Stone Boy aye bim native boss ochima o kasa hu se very mabeni o kasa nyansa wo mu enti Jim Ike se o kan nipa ono ankasa wo kasa hu se eto asum Sawoma or the Stone Boy ebekam and I say sorry so they want me ya say COVID-19 ye be dia be say nyama artists who complain say na want me mbo show one way you seen na ye na affecting people bebre na say they want say restrictions so mu easy kaka ye say artists who show kaka na ye recently na Kumasi and Jackie okoye ni show be man for chema ko buy performance ni so say Jackie wo born homo dia san so na ye Makasio and Tamale onu so ko sell out aye Aliu Muhammad Sports Stadium ni show ye okoye man for say na ye kama na ye kan artist a wobon homodin eye wiala an onu se o Germany onu so ye tobi o se ye ni show no ye na so ekoso ankasa nti se ye kan ne se munyina mu bo shows ye bom abaso ye bom abaso se mu se nyema mu ye de ba mu bom homodin nti na wo hwe ma bro no se komo ekoso entertainment industry nyina e na ma bo no amede besom da se ne ye course bi a mesanso e de bebrem Abrantepa unu abedwa fo mu nsom na monto asoman.
Thanks, Amabroni, for the segment. For more of these stories, visit our website, www.ghanaweb.com. I want to start with Nenebi on this, but knowing who he is, I am tempted to believe he would want to touch on the breast issue. He should prove me wrong. Nene.
You see, the point is, you know what? I want to prove you wrong. I want to read.
Are you sure you want to prove me wrong? Yo, oh dear.
You see, the point is there is an association in Ghana called Breast Love Association of Ghana.
And you are the president.
And so I can't run away from my responsibilities as the president of Brella.
I told you.
You understand?
Continue. You see that Nigerian woman video that has gone viral. There's a certain video using this comedy short films and all that. You see the woman, you say, okay, continue. Continue.
I thought it's a video that would be of interest.
Oh no.
Before you said it, I thought it's a video that would be of interest to me.
You thought the woman
has something else of because there are two things I care about in this world. This what I care about freedom of speech and press. Those are the two most important things to me as human beings.
I told you.
Yeah. So what the woman of God, Empress Gifty, is talking about is something that, in October I have a book coming out. The title of the book is Everything That Happened and the People Who Made It. Mm-hmm. It's about the top 10 most influential entertainment brands in Ghana in the past decade. And in the introduction, I shared a story. I want to read a portion of that story to buttress a point. So it starts. My body has other parts, she said as I ogled her boobs intensively while starry-eyed. It was my first time seeing her in her full nude glory since we started dating. It was also my second time with a girl, but she must not know that. In order to conceal my innocence, I thought I should act with confidence. By confidence, I mean macho. I tried to trace my fingertips from under her collarbone down to her breast, then circle her areola a few rounds, and then I kneaded them aggressively. You don't press it like you are kneading dough. Relax. What you are doing is intense music. Has she figured that this is my second time? Am I such a novice and it's so obvious? What you are doing is rushing through foreplay so that you can penetrate. Most men do that. Thank God I made a manly mistake. They forget. Okay, it's okay. The point that I read that portion of the story is that story illustrates something which is a common problem men face.
Which is?
Men treat the woman's breast like it is not a delicate part of the human body. Mm. They treat it like it is brodo. What fitting they said, you're fitting more. You're not supposed to treat it like that. And this actually something that happened like 10 years ago when I was, not 10 years ago, but some years ago. Mm. when you were a novice? When I was a novice. Okay. I didn't know how to. But fortunately for me, this lady I was with was an older woman who was confident and so told me that my little brother, you are doing this wrong. Mm. You are supposed to be delicate with it. And now to the glory of God, I see the wisdom in what the woman of God, Empress Gifty, is talking about. You understand? Men need to treat women's breast like it's a delicate organ. You understand? I'm on reno, the sacred here. I'm on fitino, to say brodomore. You understand? On tomobo. You understand? That's what I want to say.
For some reason, I wanted you to demonstrate how you handled it, but it's okay. Let's leave that for Moons and Cuddles. Nana, I know Nana will definitely go the music way. Let me hear you. And I also can't breast no answer. Oh no, Nana go on. Nana,
two things. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think Amrado shouldn't have apologized to Patapa.
I agree.
He shouldn't. In music, it happens. Out of the pain, Patapa has dropped what people are tagging the song to be one of his best records yet. And apologizing to him is like you intentionally said what you said to dilute or cause a stain or ridicule his brand. And I don't think that was your idea. I think that it was wordplay, and that particular thing, you're not the first person to have said it, and it feels like it fits what you were trying to say too.
But it's a battle. Wordplay, but the person that the thing is about is not happy about it.
Yeah, but who says Eminem says things and people are happy? Eminem says things and he's always in trouble.
Maybe that's because he wanted to maintain a cordial relationship with Patapa, he needed to do that.
Patapa himself was tapping into a hype, a conversation that he knows will probably help him. Listen, at the time where Patapa dropped a song with Stoneboy, Ghanaians didn't talk about the song. At the time where he even had a song, Article 1, and this is like an opportunity for him to let people know that, listen, I also do good music. So why are you coming to apologize to destroy Patapa's hype that he's building for the song with Wenishe?
Okay. So I get your argument. Okay. I get it.
Patapa, I'm sorry for saying that. Now, and you haters now.
Yeah, I get it.
I think he shouldn't have apologized. He should come back and apologize to Patapa
for apologizing.
For apologizing to destroy his hype. Second thing is Jackie.
Yeah, definitely.
This event or this thing is not the first to happen in Ghana. Efia has done it. Nanaya has done it. Raquel has done it. I mean, a lot of Becca has done it with Becca Girl Talk for almost 10 years. And yet the first. But the lack of memory, the lack of appreciating moments and keeping it as it's supposed to be and not referencing it to any other thing is what I am praying for. Okay, I say make a platform used to say, if Jackie drops a song after this big breakthrough, not say Anya as big as forever, she shouldn't be disturbed. So okay, they can play the tape.
Yeah.
Because I know how our people think. And I know the kind of words people say. Ghanaians want always to be exonerated. That see a kind. See I'm no say obi tweet a free a yaba. E be do ho maybe
Is it Kenya there now? Yeah, I've seen that.
And Ghanaians feel like they have been like Ghanaians feel like yes, can say Sarkodie is supporting. Say that's what I don't want to happen to the small girl. Kumasi show now why actually be Emma another artist being in 3 different countries and show. And can say Ghana has said obi anya show say that you get it. At a point that Ghanaians were even bold to compare Jackie to Efia and Becca. So tell you how our thinking is. But I want to say big up to the team on my idea to pulling it off in Kumasi. They've done well. Congrats to them. Ghanaians should hold it as Kumasi form so say Omo Baba Ketwa once upon a time pulled up a show in Kumasi at Ejina. What am I saying? It's almost some sana. Obi can almost one pan say, hey, what am I saying? I dare move can say, Abia, I see my say or free Kenya or free Tanzania or free a Cameroon. I know. Let's see about Jack and Abida. What am I saying? That's how it's supposed to be.
On that note, we'll take a break. When we return, we delve into the conversation. We have 2 things that we want to place emphasis on as far as the discussion is concerned. The Sarkodie store of Africa. He's been to Nigeria, he's been to Kenya. Before that, he did a media tour in Ghana. In fact, we've discussed his album. So that's one. He has passed a comment there that he wishes that Ghanaians will cherish moments, hold on to moments. He acknowledges the support though, but he wants us to cherish the moments. So this is something that has been, has elicited reactions. Some say it's good, others say it's a sign of ingratitude. Well, it's Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. Don't go away.
Hi, my name is Nanama McBrown. I'm proud to be part of Ghana Web Road Safety Campaign. Please, do the right thing. Save a life. Brim.
Welcome back. It's Bloggers Forum on Ghana Web TV. So we are discussing Sarkodie's statement that Ghanaians do not cherish moments. He did an interview when he went to Nigeria. He was on Beat FM, and that conversation came up.
Of your music and everything. So a whole lot has been happening as regards your sound, you, and a whole lot of people. I think you still do not get enough credit, you know, as you're supposed to. I don't know if it's the way the Ghanaian music industry is structured or set up, or maybe generally people just you know how maybe when you sing too much of somebody, just like, okay, yeah, he's him, we know him, he will always put out fire music, and they just tend to just move on. You know, from the BETs to the things you've done, especially putting the Ghanaian music industry on the map, I don't think you get credit enough. Because when you look at the way Nigerians actually celebrate their own, and, you know, when there is a David or there's a Wiz, but, you know, I look at Ghana, and most times it's Sarkodie, and it's just So why do you think that? Why do you think that is?
You said I'm looking at you just crazy. I think for like the past week or something, I was on the media tour and I had a conversation like that. Sometimes it's a sensitive conversation when I'm involved speaking about myself. So when I hear it from you, you saying it. Now I need this clip to trend. What you just said right now, I just need it right now. Because when I say it,
I'll not be banned from Ghana. Problem.
It's kind of like dicey when there's me coming from me, right? Because you have people, you have friends, and then they don't want to feel a certain kind of way. But what you said, I think I could say I do get my support from Ghanaians. Yeah. Just that I know what you're trying to say. Like, they should really hold on to moments
I'm like,
and cherish it.
Yeah, because I'm like, the songs with Ace Hood, and when you talk about, the music industry in Ghana, you are one of the very few artists who's pushing it outside Ghana. Yeah, so I just want to play a clip, from an interview that I found the other day. Can you just hear me hit that?
Stoneboy is doing a lot that you guys should be like 24/7 highlighting. Like I was saying to say in TV that. That's what these guys are all doing. And I'm also what they are doing. I remember when BET was posting Burna Boy selling out the Apollo. He said the first half will be the artist. You see, because we don't hold on to it. I did it before him.
So that's huge. That's like, for you, a Ghanaian artist, to sell out the Apollo. And it took me, radio presenter, doing my research, and I have Sarkodie on my show. Let me just before talk about. And I'm like, okay, he did it. And it's almost like we don't hear these
We
things.
don't hear. We don't just
almost like
through
it's not happening or anything. So I feel like we recognize how talented you are. What you're doing, especially not just for Ghanaian music, what you're doing for African music as well. And I think that our Ghanaian brothers and sisters, man, it's almost like they don't know what they have, and they should actually just show you so much love, man.
This minute, you're trying to get me speechless.
Why?
Basically, because everything I want to say is what you're saying.
Okay.
So I have literally nothing to say.
Okay. So interview over.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. So yes, I think I genuinely think as an African. So when Burna wins, it affects Africa.
Yes.
If you're African, that's when you can say, you're from Angola, you're from here. But people from outside, they see all of us as Afrobeat and what we represent.
Right, so that's Sarkodie there. That's his assessment of our industry. Let me begin with Nene B. What does it mean when we say hold on to a moment or cherish a moment?
As somebody who hardly hold on to moments, I don't know what that means. Because before the moment is over, it's over for me. But on a more serious note, I think I understand where Sarkodie is coming from. Even though I don't completely buy into his wording per se. You understand? I understand where he's coming from. You see, moments becomes memories, right? And the people who cherish memories are people to whom that moment meant something. You understand? So obviously, let me give this football example. When Asamoah in 2015 set a record as the first footballer in the world to score in 8 consecutive international competitions, cricket, nobody talked about it anywhere in the world. And the entertainment journalists in Ghana didn't talk about it. In 2018...
No, you mean they did not talk about it the way you expected?
They didn't talk about it. They didn't talk about it.
Really?
Yes. In 2018, when Cristiano Ronaldo equaled Asamoah's record and became the second footballer in the world to score in 8 consecutive international competitions, Ronaldo fans started talking about it and calling Ronaldo the first footballer in the world to do that. That is when Ghanaians started complaining that no, he's not the first person to do that, and a Ghanaian had done that before. You understand? And it became a conversation. So now in 2009, Asamoah went on to become the first footballer to do it 9 times. And then, what was the name? Ronaldo equaled it. Ronaldo equaled it, that became the conversation. The fact that Ronaldo has equaled it the 9 times, blah, 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 blah. Because people who support Ronaldo are more vested in records. Ronaldo fans, they wake up in the morning and look for records for Ronaldo to set. Ronaldo can wake up in the morning to be the first people to brush his hair on the right. You understand? So movements mean something to them. That's why they cherish it. You understand? I don't know whether it's a Ghanaian thing or I don't know whether it's a Ghanaian thing or it's an individual thing, because movements don't seem to be cherished in Ghana apart from weddings and funerals. The only thing people cherish in Ghana are weddings and funerals. Outside of weddings and funerals, nobody gives a damn about anything else. You understand? But the people to whom, when your friend is saying, if you want people to cherish your moments, you make them. You understand? Ronaldo's team makes sure people cherish his moments. That's why people talk about it. Okay. I don't think Asamoah has a team who go out and propagates his gospel the way Ronaldo has that team that does that. So I think the problem was, for example, the example Sarkodie used about being the first African Apollo thing. You know, it was talked about in Ghana. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, it was. It was a big deal in Ghana. It was. Yes, it even became a debate when Achiame said, they were the first to do it and all that. So that moment was a big moment, and Ghanaians cherished it. So Sarkodie can say Ghanaians don't cherish moments. They cherish that moment in particular, and people still hold on to that moment. People still bring up Apollo in conversations in Ghana about who's the biggest rapper of all time. So maybe Sarkodie is up to something, but the example he used and his choice of words, I don't agree with that particular, because I think that moment is cherished. Okay. Nana, you've heard the arguments. In fact, he cited the Apollo, which Sarkodie even cited in his interview. There are people who have also said Sarkodie was celebrated. That moment was cherished when he won the BET. In fact, the international collaborations that he's done and all of that. Yeah. Would you say, based on the facts that the people have presented and what Sarkodie said, did Sarkodie in a way goof as they are making us believe?
Okay. You know, thank you. You know, Achiame, yes, played at Apollo. They had to come and say it at the time Sarkodie Apollo thing happened. Let me elevate the conversation. What Sark said, or he has been propagating, even in the one play interview with Tileke Nipa, is the fact that when it becomes a country war, I'm elevating the conversation now. When it becomes a country war, then Ghanaians fight the Ghanaian in the country war. The Ghanaians don't defend the Ghanaian in the battle. This is what I mean. When Burna Boy's Grammy thing came up, Ghanaians descended on Ghanaian artists to the extent that even some media people bash Ghanaian artists for being lazy. That's where the conversation is. Cherishing moments means that at the time where a Grammy has been won, a BET has been won several times, and at the time where the BET was won, we as Ghanaians picked it up first. So when I say that you don't cherish moments, I am not saying that you don't, I have to make my records loud. I get that part, but I'm saying that you have, as a country, as a fan, as a Ghanaian, when we are going against another country, you have to raise your voice and say, yes, Omo, you win Grammy, congratulations. But we've beaten you guys on so many grounds. This ground, that ground, that ground, that ground. Do you get it? On so many grounds. Now, when it happens, people don't do that. Instead of them to refer to the moment that we've had, that we've been joyous. And I like the example he gave. That we've had and we have made noise about, we rather come and insult the artists as if they have never done anything in the past. That is why today, A certain Abrantepa is questionable in certain conversations about his Paimuka being the best album of all time. That's why today a certain Reggie Rockstone has to fight to establish the fact that he brought hip life. Today, I can give you several examples. TikTok literally has to fight to let Ghanaians know that, yo, we had MTV base in Ghana with Gil Green first. The guys, where were you? A certain Kangaroo. VIP has to remind Ghanaians that, yo, don't fall for this Nigerian dematic. Before P Square, VIP was the biggest in Africa. That's what the conversation is. When you bring it to the local setting, you just reduce the heaviness of the conversation of what Sarkodie is saying. You know, I've heard people, I've followed the argument a lot, and people have said, yeah, Ghanaians, they cherish Sark. Look at what they are doing for Sarkodie. They don't do it for Shatawale. They don't do it for Stonebwoy. They don't do it for Kwesi Arthur. The same Ghanaians. Do you know why they are saying that?
Why?
Because Sarkodie said it in another country.
By
The same thing, Sark said it in one place interview with Tilly. Said it on radio on Hits FM. The same thing. Everywhere he's been going recently, he's been saying it. A Ghanaian is pissed because you should have been patriotic to defend us over there when a Nigerian was telling you that your people don't know what they have.
But you think we don't know what we have?
I don't think Ghanaians know what we have.
We don't?
We don't.
Really?
Let me tell you something.
Even to the extent of
Assassination.
patronizing Sarkodie's events and all?
I was coming to that. You know, that conversation made me laugh. When I heard it, I was laughing. I laughed and I felt that in my office. Sark Nation are Ghanaians. I agree.
Yeah.
But it's 0.00001 of total population of Ghana. And look at what Sark Nation is able to do. It's not literal. Don't take it literal.
Okay.
Don't take it literal. So, look at what that fan base is able to do for their artists. Imagine that we have 2/3 of that for our artists. You know, in football, Ghana has a lot of history. As a matter of fact, some of the legends that we've had in Ghana always cry that they regret playing the national team. Edu Kofi, am I right? Edu Kofi is what's his name? Osei Kofi is one, right? The Polos are all there. The problem is that at a time where you need a Ghanaian to say, we have done it before, and be proud and be a proud Ghanaian, is when the Ghanaian will say, Munyeshe, Ghana for Munyeshe, Maya lazy, Maya this, Maya that. I'm telling you. So listen.
But you see, that's an instance. So, lumping or to make a statement like...
What's an instance? It's an instance like, are you saying that I can count 20 legends in Ghana, right? Who cannot match up? I don't want to use fella because it will be too much. Who cannot match up to Angelique Kidjo in Ghana? Not awards-wise. I'm talking about African
musically.
recognition-wise.
Okay.
Acceptance by the people pushing for their legend to be accepted by Africa as the legend. We don't have. Because individual fights among us prevents us to take a certain agenda to the world and say, this is Nenebi, he is the prolific writer. Let's go to Osibisa.
That one is true.
Osibisa was so powerful in Africa. I don't think any African group, I've seen the Nigerians trying to push, is this Sunny Day or somebody and his band?
Chief Sunny Ade
and his band. They are not close to Osibisa. Don't joke. Today, Bessa Simons can talk on radio and somebody can throw an insult at Bessa Simons. What I'm trying to tell you is that, listen, at the point where when we lost the battle, when culture custodians, which you said, like the media houses should do their researchers, lost the conversation when they joined the population to downplay the artistic works of our Ghanaian artists. That's when the problem began. So if you're asking about instances, I say it's not instances, it is something that is there. You and I sitting here today, we've spoken about Kwesi Arthur before, and we said that Kwesi Arthur was getting lazy. And I even made the claim that if I compare Kwesi Arthur to the Larry Kings, after so many years, they've been working and they've been on their feet and they've been driving the conversation, right? Now, if I go to Nigeria, and like I have been to Nigeria, where a similar conversation came up, and I said, hey, no, I will not agree. My fellow Ghanaian stars picked phone and called me to say, Why am I in Nigeria saying something that is not true? I'm telling you for a fact. I was in Nigeria, I was on Cool FM, Beats FM, I've been on so many stations, Sound City and everywhere, and I heard songs being played by not just Sarkodie, Wendy Shea's songs, I was hearing so many songs, and I was
Beats
tweeting.
FM, they play Kwame Eugene a lot.
I was tweeting. I took Kwame Eugene to Sound City MVP Awards, and we were backstage, and I saw Nigerians queue to take a picture with Kwame Eugene, and I made a post. A friend of mine who's a star called me and said, "Why am I lying?" Stonebwoy was on stage. I was in the grand arena, the circle where the oval where the common floor, whatever people were, the regular people were, and they were shouting Stonebwoy's name. Kwame Eugene performance, the crowd were shouting Angela. When he was leaving, they were still saying, "Don't leave, don't go, don't go." And I made the post. I'm coming. Do you know what the Ghanaians did? They did a rebuttal on the internet to say that what I was writing was wrong because they were watching on television. So if you're thinking about instances, I'll say no, Abrantepa, it's not instances.
It's not instances. So for you, all the time, we don't hold on to moments. I think, you see, no, wait.
You see, hold on. The question is cherish. Don't use hold on. Like I'm saying, every Ghanaian, like he said.
No, but we don't hold on to moments. It's something Sarkodie used in his statement.
Yes, but I'm saying that
so I'm not
the conversation of Asamoah being the first player to score the fastest goal at the World Cup, right?
Yes.
Will be quickly rubbish. I'm just saying as an example. Against another foreign player who probably scores a similar thing. And then they will use the Asamoah penalty miss to insult him and say, Fio say penalty. To you as a fan or Ghanaian, you might be joking. To the world, you are actually giving somebody, like he said, records to hold in high esteem. Do you know that the young boxer who went for the Olympic, right? Who has the president has given some accolades and money to support, right? In not a year, 6 months time, will not be remembered as a Ghanaian who has won an Olympic.
So for how long should we hold on to a moment for you to know that we cherish?
Forever. Today, Lumba, forever. Do you know what I'm saying? Forever. Today, Lumba conversation. The moment a Nigerian says Fela is big, and I expect Ghanaians to say, no, he's not bigger than Lumba. He's not bigger than Amache Dede. He's not bigger than Kojo. A Ghanaian quickly runs to go and play Felabration. If Amache is doing a show, if Kojo is doing a show, and you put a Ghanaians together to say, let's hail it like how Felabration has been hailed, you will not get it. You will get some media custodians who will say, I'm telling you.
Then again, there is a section that speak against the Mutametrim mantra.
Which section is that?
Are you saying that all media people?
Listen, I have sat with DJs. I have sat with DJs who are renowned DJs who have been 50 years in the industry.
But not all of them.
I am not speaking here as.
But not all of them.
I'm not speaking here as a blogger or a panel.
No, I'm not. Nobody is saying that.
Listen, I'm speaking today as an artist manager, as a publicist, as a public relations person. I'm telling you that I have sat with DJs. Personally, I have had that experience. Do you know the magnitude of Nanaya in Africa? We went to Sierra Leone and we couldn't even get out of a car to go to a hotel. Nanaya, Patama's daughter Nanaya, Kojentry. They were all shouting, America, America, America. We literally had to beg people in Ghana to play Nanaya's song. People came to us and said that you cannot do a song like this, sing like Davido. Do you want me to mention it? I can mention names. This topic is important to me because if we don't address it tomorrow, Abrantepa. Forget Sark. Let me use Stone as an example. I picked up Stonebwoy from London in 2011 or 12. Stonebwoy was the first African artist to say, I do Afro dancehall. On record, I have the video on YouTube today. Stonebwoy was chastised for saying he does Afro dancehall 5 years later. Burna Boy says, I do Afro fusion and Afro dancehall. Ghanaians are hailing and Africa is hailing. When Stonebwoy went on an interview in USA, one of the, I've forgotten the online radio station, and he said that I started Afro dancehall. Now he, Stonebwoy, Ghanaians said, hey, since when did you come?
You see, the point is,
relax. I'm coming. No, relax. I get the conversation of public relations in every artist team. I do respect that. But culture custodians must be able to drive the agenda, drive the vehicle home, so that generations to come will have that. Why is Kanye West still the most powerful artist in the world? How is he able to sell 2 shows at the Mercedes-Benz Center without even moving a finger? Because you see, culture custodians in America respect the Ye brand. Jay-Z does a verse and it becomes a big name because culture custodians. You have Ibro in the morning, you have Zayn Louis, you have Shortyman, all these guys sitting down to put respect on the person who is speaking. Till date, Pac and Biggie are in conversations in America. Why? Because culture custodians respect the Biggie and the Pac conversation. You don't. When
you see,
say,
when you have these conversations like this, I don't want us to get, because you are talking to the public, I don't want us to get into the nitty-gritty of things, right? The reason why someone like Kanye West would always, I love Kanye West, I mean, it's probably the biggest Kanye West fans in Africa, right? But the reason why Kanye West will constantly be able to, be in conversations, right? Because there is somebody who invested his money in Kanye West 20 years ago, who hasn't finished reaping the benefit of his money. And that person will always make sure that Kanye West will be in conversations.
Thank you for that
so
example. No, thank you for that. Wait, hold on.
No. The reason why people like
thank
Jay-Z,
you. No, thank you for that example. See, thank you. Wait, relax. Thank you for that example. This example, the example you just made, right? Even elevates the conversation to the most painful part.
So, someone like Sarkodie, right?
Okay.
Why would somebody? Okay, I don't want to do like I'm arguing against him, because that's not what I'm trying to do.
No, it's fine.
But why would somebody?
We are all learning. So
why would somebody invest their time and love in Sarkodie? What benefit would they reap from that?
I'll tell you what.
I'm coming. You see, when you are thinking about things, don't think about things in the abstract. The reason why somebody will invest their energy on Kanye West is because the person will reap financial benefits. You understand? The conversation we should be having is that why should people understand why they need to promote Sarkodie? How does it affect me financially?
Okay, so I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what.
Nane, I'll do that quickly and let's wrap.
I'll tell you something. You see the conversation he brought up about somebody investing, right? Your investment in Ghana is not guaranteed, because I say it on authority.
I agree.
Hold on.
It's not guaranteed because your culture custodians don't know their job. I almost use the fucking FF word. They don't. We don't know our job. Do you know why I'm saying that? If today, Rock Nation, right? I mean Def Jam and Epic and all these sub labels under the big labels decide to do their own thing and not involve culture, the people who sit at the gate of culture in our conversations, right? They will soon, Kanye will pass.
Yeah, but the issue with that is,
DJ Ames, who has invested and made sure that Castro became who Castro was before whatever happened to him. Today, he ended up as a pundit. And when he passed away, we had to contribute money. I am speaking to you as a publicist, as a manager. It's this painful. When you take the conversation where he's taking it, you realize that Ghanaians, we kill. Like, it's like, this was said on the Bow Show, and I totally agree with him. I'll give you an example. Phase 1 of a Ghanaian loving a talent. Wow, amazing talent. He will do well. He will be successful. He will be big. Phase 2, the talent gets to grow. Wow. The talent gets called by a culture custodian person. Oh, Charlie, my busy kakra. Eh, she said, "Oh, you too know. Oh, you arrogant, pa. Oh, you better fair no." As a matter of fact, I sit on a conversation that a group of culture custodians, who they call gateways, deliberately sang Sarkodie's Merry album. I say it on record because I know I've been in the and I fought those guys. It was a conscious effort to make sure that the guy they said he's being pompous, he does it. If you don't understand brand and brand values, and then artists are also product. He is an artist, he knows what I'm saying. You will downplay when an artist tells you to cherish my moments, because to you don't see the benefit. I'll tell you the benefit. When you travel, I travel a lot. I do travel sometimes around the world. When you travel and you go to a restaurant and they say, "Oh, are you Ghanaian?" Do you know your first passionate point as a Ghanaian to them? 1 is sports. Then 2 is music.
Yeah.
Do you know the music? What they go to? Your music. This guy. I like this guy. I like this guy. Sarkodie. I like this guy. I like this guy. Shatamale. So it automatically, as a Ghanaian in another man's country, you get comfort because your star has shined in another country. Therefore, it is reflecting on you.
Okay, Nene, come in with your point and let me.
Okay, so there are so many things you said I wanted to respond to. I don't know if it's
summarize it.
You see, the point is about the international examples you gave, right? A lot of these examples, you cannot take them in vacuum, because Universal, who owns Def Jam and the labels Jay-Z and Kanye are signed to, they also own media houses. You understand? They also own TV stations. They also own radio stations. Charlemagne's bosses also have record labels that they own. And they'll make sure Charlemagne talks about those artists who are on the record labels that they own. You understand? So probably maybe I agree with the point about investment, right? And why your investment is not guaranteed in Ghana. That is not even a question that's limited to just entertainment. In my book, everything that happened and the people who made it, there are 2 or 3 chapters where I made reference to a lot of these things. There's a chapter where I talked about how VIP became big in Nigeria. That chapter, I interviewed a lot of people, including Goodies, right? And Goodies was telling me how when you cannot sit in your country and have influence across the continent. He was saying the fact that, he said a statement that was the title. He said, music is universal, but language is not. And what he was explaining to the sense that people need to know what your music means. And when he said what your music means, doesn't mean that they should understand the language you are speaking. They should know who the artist is. So when you want people in Nigeria to like you, you're supposed to go to Nigeria and they should see you and know you so they will like you. If you want people in South Africa to like you, you're supposed to go to South Africa and let them see you and see what VIP means, what a VIP culture is. And that's when people fall in love with you. And so the reason why VIP became big across the continent is because VIP went to these countries and they touched down with people, spent months there, had girlfriends there. Their girlfriends will go and talk to their other friends, you know. And that's how you sell an artist. You understand? Okay. So someone like Sarkodie, the chapter about Sarkodie, I talked about the fact that in 2012, Sarkodie made a decision that he wanted to be big across Africa. So he hired a team outside Ghana, and the team outside Ghana started promoting him across Africa. And that's when he put out the Sarkodie album. And that album had a lot of Nigerian features because then even DSTV was moving their major operation from South Africa to Nigeria because that's what was happening. So Sarkodie had to find a way to blend with Nigeria. And that ended up benefiting his career, and now he became known across Africa, right? He put in an effort to do that. And I think that's what Sarkodie was trying to. I think a lot of people took Sarkodie's words out of context, right? Was when even with your interview he did with your platform, he talked about the fact that the Ghanaians support him, but he had to end that. When he said he had to end that, he's talking about the work he put in. Yep. You understand? And I don't think that was a way of insulting Ghanaians that, you know, you have not done nothing for me. No, he said it's 50-50. He put in work and they accepted the work. You understand? So I feel like even other artists aside, there's something I was thinking about that when we were talking. I just remember what I was thinking about. On the internet, it's very, very, very difficult to control everything people say about you. True. And every story you put up, you're going to have 30% negative comment, 30% positive comments, and 40% of comments that you can place whether they're negative or positive, right? So it's up to you, the artists, to elevate the 30% which are positive. I always tell artists that it's hurtful and painful when you are seeing negative things about you, right? But you're supposed to make it a point to elevate only the positive things about you.
Final words.
Yes, how many profile? I think that it has been established. The cancer in our country, it's deeper than what we think it is. So anybody who trivializes the conversation that has been elevated or raised by SAC is going to affect the agenda we are trying to drive. Let me tell you what we are trying to drive. We want a young boy who is 10 years old, when he gets to 18 years old, to know that a certain A person did this, and that you have to put respect on the person's name. Correct. That is why young artists, put a camera on me, let me say it to young artists, when they are at Ghana Music Awards and it's Lifetime Achievement Awards, and they mention Bob Pinodo, they don't know who he is because culture custodians are quiet on all these legends. Today, if I ask you about Papa Yankson songs, can you remember all of them?
Oh, all of them, say. Some of them, not all of them.
In America,
Papa Yankson has one of my all-time
favorites. I'm not sure he meant to say all of them.
I meant all of them.
All of them, say.
All of them.
I've seen shows where You know,
and I recall all his songs.
I'm a person references with, but there are young boys today who sing word for word all songs from Shatawale, all songs from Kwesiata, all songs from Sarkodie, all songs from. Do you know why? Because now they are in vogue. It's being hammered to you every
Those
time.
guys will grow up and in the next 10 years they can sing those songs. They can sing those songs.
Yes, so I'm saying that
because me right now every Samini song
final words from
every Okonfo Kwade song from back in the day.
Because you know why? Because at the time that they were in vogue, yes, we got. So if culture custodians do their job, everybody will know the importance of the magnitude of the things that people have done. See, don't take it to just music. Take it to movies. Today, when we mention Grace Naughty, a lot of people don't know. When we say by the fireside, a lot of people don't know. It's not about bringing it back. It's about the fact that the people who sit at the gate, we hammering it because there are generations that come every single time. So if you don't do it, today you are on Ghana Web. You're lucky for you. There's YouTube. When a boy goes out, if you go check him, he says, "Hey, my papa, there YouTube guy, do show so." But there's a certain old presenter. Old presenter there. Not today. He nobody knows him. So if the Ghana Music House is happening, even the younger host, when they are supposed to introduce an older person, you see how they do the introduction. There's no value. The question is, the thing is, the value is missing. So don't trivialize the Sarkodie thing. It's an agenda. Take that or Bradford, Dogo or Kratom, Motia, all the boys from Hammer. Tiny, today Tiny drops a song and somebody has the nerve to say, "Oh no, crying time at Yembo." How dare you? Cut the show.
Charlie, don't call me. So in October this year, my first book will be coming out. The title is Everything That Happened and the People That Made It. And the book is profile of the top 10 most influential entertainment brands in Ghana for the past 10 years. And today we talked a lot about record keeping. The book is a record of what has happened in the past 10 years in the entertainment industry in Ghana. And I spoke to some of those influential people. I spoke to some of those brands. I mean, the people behind some of these brands. To some of the people I spoke to, people in academia. I spoke to people in academia about, why Ghanaians are so passionate about someone like Shatawale. I spoke to business people about, investing in other people. You understand? And so I feel like this book is probably the greatest book anybody who is interested in entertainment should read. And so you can follow me on my Instagram, his Nenenes, on my Twitter, @your Nenenes. It's important to follow me on those platforms so that you can make reference to it. You can get access to the book when it's out.
World show with Sarkodie, episode 3. I mean, so far, thank you guys so much for the feedback. Episode 3 is coming. Sarkodie, at a point in music, will venture into education. We will tell you the profession Sarkodie is thinking of in episode 3.
Minimum.
Also, Sarkodie once made mockery of a certain old man, Anna or Bonasu, all of that and more. Both show episode 3, Sunday 8 p.m. on YouTube at One Play Africa. You have to watch it.
Right, so that's all time will allow us on this episode of Bloggers Forum. The show has been sponsored by Cheesy Pizza. Cheesy Pizza has all you want from juicy smoothies, jollof fried rice, spag and meatballs. We have great deals for you all week round. Cheesy Pizza gives you the McCheesy combo every Monday and Thursday. With only 49 cedis, you get one small pizza, fries and chicken, one cola drink at all branches. Tuesdays are Super Tuesdays at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Buy your family size pizza half price every Tuesday for 40 cedis at all Cheesy Pizza branches. Be part of the midweek bonanza every Wednesday. Buy and get one free at all Cheesy Pizza branches. And also remember to start your weekend with special jollof fried rice from Cheesy Pizza branches every Friday. Call 026-4133-397 to place your order. Cheesy Pizza, your way. A reminder that the Ghana Web Road Safety Campaign is still ongoing. As part of our 22nd anniversary, we want to help reduce the rate of accidents on our roads. And so if you see anything that poses as a threat to lives and property, kindly film them or alert us. Let's get interactive on social media at the Ghana Web, on all social media platforms at the Ghana Web, or send us an email, newswires@ghanaweb.com, newswires@ghanaweb.com. GhanaWeb.com. The Ghana Web Excellence Awards nominations are still open till August 31. So get on the website www.ghanaweb.com and you see the forms, nomination forms placed randomly, or send us an email, awards@ghanaweb.com. awards@ghanaweb.com. There are 17 categories up for grabs. You nominate and then you give reasons for your nomination. So if you are nominating Nani Aredu as Blogger of the Year, Nani Aredu, the name and then the reason that's for which you are nominating him. Ghana Web Excellence Awards. That's it. I've been on the show with Nani Aredu. He's with OnePlayAfrica.com. He's an event organizer, artist manager, content creator, everything showbiz. Nenebi is a columnist. He's a poet. He's also into event artist management, and he's an author. His book is coming out this year. Finally, the book is coming out. Yeah. Thank you for being on the show. I am Benefo Boabin Abrantepa. We'll see you some other time with yet another exciting edition of Bloggers Forum. We out.